Hello guys, it is Shivam here. Welcome to part 7 of awesome Flutter Firebase e-commerce app or food delivery app, where we are developing the complete app from scratch with admin panel. This series will cover setting up Firebase as our backend, designing stunning user interface, implementing secure user authentication, order tracking, payment processing, and many more. If you find the content valuable and want to see more tutorials like this, please take a moment to hit that like button down below. Your likes not only show your support but also help our video to reach more fellow developers. So let's smash that like button and aim for 100 likes together. Every like counts. We appreciate each and every one of you for helping us to reach this goal. Also, do not forget to hit that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of the videos that we upload on this food delivery app series. So let's get started. But before moving to the code, let me show you what all things we will learn on today's video and how your app will look alike at the end of this video. As you have seen my last part where I have made the complete UI of the add item page from the admin panel, now I will connect the complete page with the backend and I will also teach you to upload the image to the Firebase storage, and I will also show all the food items to the home page by using Stream Builder, and finally I will show you how to add the food items in the food cart. So on the screen you can see the admin login page we have developed on our last part. So here I will give the unique username Peter and password 123456. I will click on the login button and will directly move to the home page, then add item page. So here we need to upload the item picture. So I'll click on the item picture and it will directly take me to the gallery of the device from where I can pick the image. So here I will pick some random image from the gallery and I will write the item name pizza. Though I am testing the app in the emulator, so I am picking the random image from the emulator. You can add different type of food images from your device and can directly upload to your app. So in the item price, I will pass some random item price 34, and in the item detail, I will write the food item is really good and contain lot of ingredients. Now we'll move to the select category, and here I will select the category of the food item I am uploading to the app. So here I will select pizza. Now I will click on add button and just wait for a few seconds as our image is directly uploaded to the Firebase storage and it gets all the detail to the Firestore database. So here you can see food item has been added successfully. Now let's move to the home page of our app where I will show you how all the items we have got through the stream builder by using a Firestore database. So here you can see the food items and you can also see the item that I have just uploaded from the admin panel. Now when I'll click on the ice cream, it shows all the food items related to the ice cream, same for pizza, salad and burger. Now, if I will click on any of the food item, then it will take me to the detail page of that food item. Now, when I'll increase the quantity, you can see the total price changes in just few seconds according to the quantity I am choosing here. So, if I will decrease, then total price will also keep on decreasing. Now when I click on the add to cart button, you can see food added to cart. So our food item has been directly added to the cart from where we can check out and place the order. But before moving to the code, I have a small request from you. Please follow along with me and do not skip any of the process from this video, because if you skip any of the process or part from this video, then you might not get the result that I have just shown you now. Each and every part is necessary for our app to be built from the scratch. So now let's move to the code and develop the awesome app together. But before that, let's move to the perf file and we need to copy the some packages from here and we'll paste it inside the perspecaml file. So here are first package name image picker here. So we'll copy the image picker package and we'll paste it inside the perspecaml file. Now here comes our second package name which will be the Firebase storage. As I have told you, we'll also upload the image to the Firebase storage and we'll get the image from the Firebase. So we need this package to store the image in the Firebase storage. Now run all the packages that I just wrote in the perspecaml file. Now let's move to the add food.dart file here and we'll create a function named getImage. The reason for writing the getImage function is because I want to get the image from the library or the gallery where I have stored all the images in my device. So here I will write var image equals to await, and through the image picker method I will pick the image. So I will assign the image picker here by using final image picker is equal to image picker. Now, so I am assigning here a selected image text within the file because the image we will be pick from the picker will be in form of the file that we have choose from the gallery. Now await will write picker dot pick image so that we can pick the image. Now we'll write the source image source.gallery because I have told you that we will pick the image from the gallery, but here you can see there is a two option from where you can pick the image like camera and gallery. So you can also use a camera here. So whenever you click on the upload item picture, then camera app will open and it will tell you to click the image and the clicked image will be directly shown to the app here. Now we'll assign the file that we have picked in the set selected image and we'll use a set state. Now if selected image is equals to null, then we will show that the camera to pick the image, and if the image is already picked and it is stored in the selected image, then we'll show the image by using the image.file here. So in the image.file, we'll pass the selected image where our image has been stored. Now feed boxfit.cover so that the image will cover the complete width and height of the container that we have just assigned above. Now let's move to the image picker because in the readme file you can see that for the iOS you need to add this three things like NS photo library usage description, NS camera usage description and NS microphone usage description. So you need to add this all in the info.plist file which is in the runner folder. So let's move to the iOS folder here. Now in the info.plist file, we need to save all the three commands that I have just shown you in the readme file. So as you can see, I pasted all the three commands. Now let's move to the terminal and I will write a flutter clean here, then flutter run to run the app in our iOS emulator here. So we have successfully launched the app. Now I will assign the same password and the username that I have shown you in the last part. So we are in the add item screen, but before we pick the image, now we need to wrap up with a gesture director and we need to call the get image function. So after clicking the icon here, it is suggest us to pick the image from the gallery. Now click on done. So as you can see that we have successfully picked the image from the gallery where all the images are stored in the phone device. Now to give the border radius to the image here, we need to wrap up with a clip react widget and we need to pass a border radius dot circular 20 here. So here I will create a function name upload item so that I can directly upload the item to the Firebase database. And first we will store the image to the Firebase storage. So we'll check that if selected image is not equals to null and the name controller.text is not equals to null, and will pass same command for the price and the detail. The reason for passing this fourth thing is because I want that user to fill all the detail, then he can access the add button to add the item directly to the app. Now we'll create a string add id and we'll pass a random alphanumeric 10, and here I am creating a procedure to upload the data to the Firebase storage. So reference Firebase storage ref equals to Firebase storage dot instance dot ref, and here I will create a folder name blog images and will assign the child add id, which will be the random id that I just stored in the string. So here I will show you what all things I will do in the Firebase storage. So now let's move to the storage here and we'll click on the get start button, click on next, done, again on done. So as you can see, it is creating a default bucket to store the folder and files here. Now we'll change the same rules what we have done for the Firestore database to upload the image to the Firebase. So we'll change it to true and we'll click on the publish button. So it is done. Now the blog image which I was wrote in the child, it will create a folder here, and inside the blog image folder it will store all the images with a unique random id which we have stored in the add id string. Now we'll write final upload task equals to Firebase storage ref dot put file, where we'll pass the selected image. Now where download URL, and here it will create a URL of the image that we will just upload to the Firebase, because if it create a download URL, then we can access that URL in the Firestore database to manage the image in the app. So let's move to the database.dart file. Here I will create a function name add food item, and here I will pass the collection name, which will be the name because in the categories I have passed a 4 category which I have shown you in the last video, which is ice cream, burger, pizza and salad. So here it will create a collection for each category, and in that category will keep on uploading the document. So in the name I'll pass a category one by one. Let me show you how I will execute that. So here I will create a map string dynamic, write a map name, add item, and in the image we'll pass the URL link, and in the name we'll write name controller.text, and we'll pass the price, same controller.text, and the detail. Now await database methods dot add food item, and here we'll pass a map name add item, and in the name as I've told you we'll pass a category. So we'll pass a value where we all keep on updating the category by using the drop down button. Now we'll write dot then after uploading the data to the Firestore database. Here I will show a snack bar. So I will paste the snack bar here and will name it to food item has been added successfully, which will indicate the admin that after clicking on the add button, the item has been added successfully to the app. Now we'll wrap up the customize button with a gesture detector, and in the onTap method I will pass a upload item function here and will hot restart it again. Rather than entering the password again and again for the admin, I will directly pass a home admin in the main.dart file, and here I will click on the camera button and will first upload the image, then will write the item name here. Though I know that it is a food app, but I am uploading the random image that it is stored in my emulator. So in the item name, I will write pizza and will pass a item price 45 and will write a item detail. The food is really good and contain lots of ingredients. Now we'll select a category, ice cream here, and click on the add button. So as you can see, food item has been added successfully. Now let's move to the Firebase and check our collection have been created name ice cream with a document of the detail. So here you can see the collection name ice cream with a document where we have stored all the things, and here you can see the image with a specific link of the image. When I'll open this image link to the new tab, then here you can see the image that we have just uploaded by a emulator. Now we'll go to the storage, and in the storage you can see the block images folder with a specific ID of that image that we have uploaded from the emulator. So you can see that we have successfully added a feature in our app to upload the image to the Firebase storage and access that image in the Firestore database. So for this success, do not forget to hit that like button and do not forget to hit that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of the videos we upload on this channel. So now let's move to the home page, and here I will show you all the food items that we have just stored in the Firestore database. So here you can see the four categories in our home page, and after clicking the each category I want to show the specific food item for that category in first horizontal form, then in the vertical form, and after clicking to the image it is also show the food item in the detail with the name, image, quantity, etc. Now let's move and call the image from the Firestore database. But let's move to the Firebase, and here I've created a collection for each food item that I've just shown you in the app. But before moving to the code, I am hoping that you are following this food delivery app series because we have completed the 7 parts in this series. And if you are following this food delivery app series from the first part, then I am comfortable to say that you have learned lot of things till now if you are following this complete food delivery app series. And if you missed any of the part from this series, then you can see the link of the complete food delivery app series playlist in the comment box. Though I have tried my best to explain this series in more easy way, and if anyone is learning the Flutter language from the scratch, then it will be very easy for them to follow this complete series. Though our food delivery app series is coming to the end, and I am sure that there will be a more series in the coming future. So now let's move to the code again. So let's move to the database.dart file, and here I will create a function by using stream query snapshot so that I can get all the details that I have just stored in the Firebase. So here I will create a function name get food item, and in the string I will write first name, and again by giving name I mean to say that I will pass the category one by one. So Firebase firestore.instance.collection and will pass the specific category and will snapshot all the documents that will be available in that category. Now here I will create a stream, food item stream. Now many of the users might be thinking that why I have used a stream here. Basically stream builder helps us to get all the documents or data from the Firestore database, and it is very comfortable to use in the app because it shows all the updates in the real time, and it takes just a few seconds to load all the data in our app. So I am suggesting that if you are getting the data from the Firestore database, then make sure that you always use a stream builder here. Now on the load function, I will write food item stream, and by the database method, I will get all the documents that available in the pizza collection here, and in the init state I will write on the load function so that it quickly loads as the app starts. Now widget all items, and will return stream builder, and in the builder will first pass context, async snapshot, and in the stream we will pass our same stream that we have just assigned above, which will be the food item stream, and in the return we need to remove the async here because it can't be assigned in the widget function. Now snapshot dot has data, and by using the snapshot dot has data, it checks that if the data is available in the Firestore database or not. So if it is available, then we'll use a list view dot builder to show all the documents in the form of list view. And in the item builder, we'll first pass the context and index of all the document. And if the snapshot didn't have any data, then we'll show a circular progress indicator and we'll assign the padding as inset.0 so there will be no padding in the list view. And in the item count, I will write snapshot.data.docs.length to get all the length of the document that we have just stored in the Firestore database, and will give a sync wrap to true, and will assign the scroll direction axis dot horizontal, which will be the this list view in the home page. So document snapshot ds equals to snapshot.data.docs index to get the index of the document. Now I'll copy the same container that we have wrote just for the UI in the stream builder. So image.network, because as I've shown you, the image that we have just stored is in the form of HTTP link. So we need to use a image.network and ds image to get the image and the ds name to get the name of the food item here. Now we'll get the price by using again ds method. So it is done. Now let's move and we'll call the function in the column widget. So I will remove all these things that we have wrote just for the UI and will call the all item function here. So it is showing the render box error because we need to wrap up with a container and we need to pass a fixed height to the container so that it can load all the food items in the form of the list view. So I need to give the height of the container to 70 here. Now we'll hot reload. So here you can see the image so here you can see the food items that we have just got from the Firestore database. Now I will provide the border radius to the image. So I will wrap up with the clip react here and will give the border radius to the image. Now you might be thinking that there is already a border radius in the container, so why we are again giving the border radius to the image here? The reason for doing that is because if you are providing the image and if you are giving the image border radius to the container, then it will not wrap up with a container. You need to give a clip react widget to give a border radius to the image here. So make a mark if you are a developer that do not wrap up the image with a container and give the border radius in the decoration box. Always wrap up the image with a clip react widget and pass the border radius to give the border radius to the image. So if you like that hint that I've just given now, please do not forget to hit that like button. Now, here you can see in the pizza collection, there are the two documents that we have just got in our app. Now we'll show the pizza document in the vertical form. So I will create one more widget and will name the collection name all items vertically. Now I'll copy the same container again for the vertical position of our food items and will paste it inside the widgets function name add items vertically and will paste it here and we'll do image.network and will pass the same data that we have just done for the other function. Now we'll hot restart it again and here you can see the all items in the vertical direction. We need to remove one more container that we have just wrote for the UI and we'll give the margin from the bottom to the list view. We'll remove the height from the top. Now it's look good. Now you can see that here are the four categories, but it doesn't show the food items according to the category I select. So I go to the specific category and I will call a stream according to that. So food item stream await database methods and will get the food item and will pass a specific category here, which will be the ice cream. Now we'll do same for the pizza, salad and burger. So as you can see that when I will press the first category here, which is ice cream, then it's showing all the data that we have stored in the ice cream category and will shift to the pizza, salad and burger. Though here you can see that for just a testing purpose, I have added all the similar food image, but you can add the specific food image and a name with a detail according to your choice from the admin panel we have just created to upload the image to the Firestore database. Now, after clicking to the image, we need to also change the data to the food detail section. So in the details, I will first write a string image name detail to get the image name and detail. And image.network to get the image that is on the HTTP form. If you write directly name, detail, price, then it will not get the detail of the each string that we have just wrote above. We need to start with widget dot to get the widget detail that we are just passing to this details dot file. Now in the details, I will write detail and will pass the ds detail to get the detail of the specific document, and will do same for the name, price, and the image. Now we'll hot restart it again. So as you can see, when I will click to a specific food items, then it shows the image, name, and the food detail here. Now let's move to the burger, and here I will click to the burger, and when I'll press, then it shows same the image detail, though there is the image with a background, but if you want, then you can pass the image without the background and more detail. This I have done just for the testing purpose, but if you want, you can upload a different images and can make your app more attractive in many ways. So here I have added the burger image. Now if you see, when I will increase the quantity, then our total price is not increasing according to the quantity of the food item we want to order, which doesn't give a specific price of the food item that user have to pay for the quantity he needs to order. So what I will do now is that I will keep on increasing the total price as soon as the user changes the quantity here. So in the end, I will write a total and will assign it to 0, and will give the total a specific price of the item by using the init state. We'll use int.parse here because widget.price is in the form of the string, so we need to parse it to the integer. So we'll write int.parse here, now we'll pass same the total to the total price and we'll assign it to string here, and in the plus a, which help us to increase the quantity of the food item, there we will write total equals to total plus int.parse widget dot price to increase the total of the amount, when will increase by one food item quantity here, and will pass the same case in a minus a, but will minus a total by one food item if we decrease the quantity here. Now we'll hot reload it again. So it is 0 because we need to hot restart. So I will hot restart it again and we'll go to the burger, and as I will increase the quantity here, then you can see the total price, it is showing for the 3, 4, 5 quantity, and it is keep on changing in just few seconds according to the quantity which changes here. So it workings really good. Now here comes a add to cart button here, because I want that after the user select the quantity, he can directly add the item to the cart and can place the order by using the wallet. So I will use a map string dynamic and will write a function name add food to cart, and here I will pass the name of the item. So I will write name, widget name, and will pass the quantity of the item. So we'll write a dot to string because a is in the form of integer. Now we'll pass the total amount for the specific quantity. Now the image of the food item. So widget dot image. So in the database, we need to add the food item to the cart of the user. So here I will create a function name add food to cart, and in the user's collection will pass one more collection name cart, and will pass a add user info map to pass the map database method add food to cart, and will write add food to cart, and in the id will pass a id of the user to upload the food item to his cart by using his specific id. So we need to get it through a shared preference where we have saved the specific user ID. So in the string, I will write ID here and will create a get the shared pref function. And in the ID, I will write shared preference helper dot get user ID to get his user ID. And in the on the load function, I will pass the same function name. Now we'll pass a specific ID to the database method. Hot restart the file, and let's move to the burger again. Now I will select the quantity 4 here, and it is showing us the 200 amount. But before that, I need to copy the snack bar here because I want to suggest that user that item has been directly added to the cart or not. So we'll write food added to cart. I will hot restart it again, and I will select the quantity 3 here, which is a total price of 20, and food added to the cart here. Now I will refresh the page. So here is my ID, and here is a cart collection with a ID of the document where we have just uploaded with a quantity 3 and the total amount 150. So as you can see how brilliantly our app is working, and we have successfully added the food item to the our food cart one by one. So this is it from this video. On our next video, we will make complete user interface of profile page and connect it to the backend. And then we will show all the food items to the food cart and check out by placing the order. So do not forget to hit that like button so that we can reach the goal of 100 likes before we upload part 8 to this food delivery app series. Until then, keep coding, keep having fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.